Man, it's been a while. But I'm happy to be back. And I hope this sounds okay. Man. A lot has happened, but not too much. Not anything bad, which is a good thing. Over here, I mean. There's plenty of things going on right now that aren't really so good, and I hope everyone's okay. My goodness. I can't really remember if we're this cranny or this cranny. And I feel like we're this cranny. I have some water. The tap water is okay to drink, but sometimes it really tastes like dirt. What does it mean? I need a filter, but my fridge is so small. It's kind of normal to not really have a big sized fridge. I guess it's a normal sized fridge for people. I have some hot chocolate. I made it with soy milk. I have ice water. And whenever I got home from work today, whenever I got home from work today, I had so much fruit. I couldn't stop eating the fruit with a little bit of peanuts. It's not a weird combo. It's really good. Give it a try. I had grapefruit. I had apples. I had some tangerines. And with the leftover juice from the grapefruit, because I cut every single triangular piece out of the grapefruit with the leftover juice, I put it in my sparkling water. Did you hear those bubbles? All right, what do we have in the mail? Saw the weather report last night. Not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. I guess that was probably for the green rain. I think that's what happened last time. Woo. One thing a week. Oh, yeah. Right now, Mickey 17 has just come out, and I really want to see it. It looks so cool, but I didn't realize that it was a book. It's a book, and oh snap. How can I test to see if you guys can hear me or not? You know, I guess it's fine. I'll just play the whole time and talk the whole time and see if I got lucky. What was I talking about? Was I talking about summer having the best music out of all the seasons? Or was I talking about Mickey 17? I think it's Mickey 17. Oop. Oh, wait. We're supposed to be sorting this properly now. But this is wrong. This is all wrong. We have seeds. We have fertilizer. We have pine cones. And our harvestables. What are we doing? This is all cave stuff. This makes sense. Except, well, I can eat that. So I guess that makes sense. I feel like we need another chest. Oh, snap. Let's do it. It's time.
Oh yeah, baby, it's time.
I think what we're gonna do is make this one pink. And that means we'll put our seeds and fertilizers, and I don't give away things a lot. The more you watch, if anyone's watching this, you're gonna discover that I'm a hoarder when it comes to this stuff. I don't want to give anything away. I feel like I'm going to need everything. Like this, you see? This is why. I don't trust it. I don't trust giving things away. By the way, can you hear the wind? Can you hear how crazy the wind is right now? I'm not talking about in the game. I'm talking about in real life. I live in like a wooden place. So the wind is so strong that it's shaking my place. Shaking my place. Ooh, you gotta water everything. I almost forgot. Speaking of watering things, where's my dog? Here he is. Hi. So cute. So cute. You need some water? Come get some water, man. I wish you could pet them more than once. Get another heart. Look at the dog right now. So cute. Oh yeah, so Mickey 17 is based on a book. And I didn't know that. But it's called Mickey 7. And I also thought that the whole movie was about a clone who is supposed to die. Look at how the dog blinks. No! Oh, we saved some. Or they're not supposed to die every day, but they do. Like they kind of treat them like they're disposable, so they give them dangerous jobs and stuff. But don't trust me and don't take my word for it, because anytime I'm watching something and it looks like I'm gonna like the movie, I stop watching the trailers. And I don't pay attention to the story because I want to save it. I feel like trailers are getting way too long. I want to save the story and I want to save what I know about it, so I stop watching. But once I found out that there was a book, I wanted to read the book before the movie. But see, that's a problem because I'm really backed up on books that I'd like to read right now. Did I talk about this last time? I don't know, because I haven't done this in a while. But I finished like a really bad book. And I feel bad because you've got some new. I have to look that up. It's still saying that to me. I feel bad because I haven't written a book, so, who am I to judge? Who am I to say that this book is bad, Man, I'm almost exhausted. Look at that, 38 out of 270. We should have some hot chocolate. Ooh, it's really hot. It almost boiled over when I added the chocolate powder. Does anybody like the little skin on top of their hot chocolate? Because I do. It's like a snack. I'm going to eat it if I can get it. And I always leave this spoon in. Whether it's hot chocolate or iced coffee. If you use a spoon to make it, you got to leave the spoon in. So it can almost poke your eyeball out when you're drinking it. That's not the fun part. It just tends to happen. So why not take it out? I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you the answer to that. All right. Did we have any snacks in there? No. The terrible book I was reading. If I already talked about it, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go ahead and go for it. It's called You Shouldn't Have Come Here. Dun, dun, dun. And I thought it was just a normal mystery. Uh-oh. My little bar is shaking. It's quivering. What is it? Who's there? How do I get, oh yeah, that's right. I think my neighbors are going crazy or upset. Oh, dang. Abigail's favorites. You haven't given any gifts of this kind. Ouch. I've given her something. Cuppa. That's it. Jeez, I gotta fill up his water more often. I'm sorry, buddy boy. My cup of joe. Oh yeah, it's called You Shouldn't Have Come Here, and it's about this woman who, like, to go on vacation, she throws a dart at a map, and then wherever the dart lands, she goes there. And it seems to be only places within the continental US. So she ended up in Wyoming. She's on this ranch. And guess who runs the ranch? This guy that they describe, like, they're describing his looks, and it's just so embarrassing. Now, spicy books aren't really, like, I don't really read them, and I didn't realize that the book was going in this direction. I thought it was more towards the mystery side, and maybe there was some type of romance, or there was a hint of spice. Maybe we can say some flavor, but not like the full-blown spicy books from, like, TikTok that you see. You know what I mean? In mystery books or movies, there is usually like a hint of this type of spice, right? Usually, not all the time, but sometimes. It's a really good distraction, and it's also a really good diversion. Like, you would think that that's the suspect. You would think that that's the bad guy. You think they have something to do with it because there's so much focus on the person that did I say person? Did I say a weird word? You can tell it's been a long day. There's so much focus on the person that the main character is attracted to, and so you're kind of thinking that it's them, but it's not them, or whatever. Anyways, I'm going to tell you what this book is about. I'm going to keep going. You're starting to feel exhausted. We don't want that. Oh yeah, the bath is open. Why don't we just go to the bath? Let's switch out everything in our pockets, hit up the bath, and then either fish or drop by the caves. What are we feeling right now? What are we feeling? Except exhausted. Other than exhausted. What are we feeling? Oh. Oh, yes, that's right. We got our new sword. Oh my gosh. We don't need that. I like those birds. The one that did the last one. That do-do-do-do-dee. What are they talking about? Does it ever make you wonder what they think we sound like? Like, what do we sound like to birds? I like the way birds sound. But sometimes the crows, they creep me out. And not because they're crows. Sometimes it really sounds like a person is screaming. Over here, they don't really do that. Caw, caw, like that. It sounds more like, ah, like that. And when they get really excited, like the trash is going out, it really sounds like someone is screaming, like, ah. And it's at like 3 a.m. Ooh, it's really creepy sometimes. But I do like crows. I think they're really smart. And one time I got outside of my apartment and the crow was right at the top of the staircase and I had to walk by. It was so big. And I said, hello. And he tilted his head and looked at me. So I thought, oh, maybe we're going to be friends. I don't know. I don't think I've seen that crow again because that was a big one. Like bigger than my head. If that thing attacked me, I don't know what I would do. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot my pickaxe. But today someone at work told me a story. It's so funny. I don't know why, but when I got to work, they said, I have to tell you this story. And I thought, whoa, what is it? Is it like a dream? Because I like talking about dreams. And they said, no, it's not about a dream. And I thought, oh, well, why do you need to tell me? Not in a bad way. It's just, I was surprised. So when they finally came back, they were like, a crow dove on me. A crow hit me. I said, wow. Why? What happened? But they were kind of in a rush. So then they said, I don't know, but I looked it up and it's really bad luck. So I said, oh, I didn't know that. I thought just seeing crows was like a sign of bad luck. So, I don't think much of it. I don't really think there is bad luck. I think there's only good luck. Everything is just normal unless something good happens. Just enjoy the sounds of the bath right now. There's no need to talk in the bathtub. I want to take a bath right now and bring my hot chocolate, but we're busy, so we're not going to do that. Oh, energy bar's full. And they said that a crow diving on you is really bad luck, but they got on the train, and when they got on the train, a white feather landed on them, on their arm. And then they looked that up, and apparently that's really good luck. So what does it mean? I have no idea. It could mean that it's just even now. Like it's canceled out. So maybe if this person believes in bad luck, then maybe they're thinking, oh no, I have bad luck. Then they got the good luck. So they're thinking, everything's back to normal. But if it were me, I would kind of feel lucky both ways. And then I would feel extra lucky, like it's going to be a really good day. Unless a crow is trying to like scratch out your eyeballs, I really don't think they're trying to do anything bad. And you never know if you walked by a nest or something. And the crows here, their nests are crazy. By the way, I'm going back home because we just don't have time. It's 9:30. Might as well just go to sleep. Water the plants early tomorrow. Fill that thing up with water. And then get on out and go straight to the caves for mining. We're mining. Unless it's rainy. Then we need to give them our axe. So cute. Look at how they're sleeping. Welcome to Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. Clear and sunny, what do you know? I think we should upgrade our axe. Oh wait, we can't. We don't have any money. Let's go. Level 6 foraging, baby. Ooh. Everything is saved. All right. Oh wow, we've got some jelly ready over there. Don't sell it. We've got to bring it on over to the community center. Can you hear that bass? It's really good in these headphones. Oh my gosh, that's right. Oh my gosh. I gotta get some more hearts. Look at this cloud, is perfect. He wants to run in the sun. Look at him go. I know who likes these peppers, but I don't really like the person that likes these peppers. Oops. We're watering the dirt, you know? Sometimes that's good for the future. Spiceberry delay? I think we can... Wait, we've got jelly? Honey. Honey.
Honey.
Honey?
Honey?
Chili pepper? Yes. Check. Oh, wait. It's summer now. We have to grow these. Tomato, blueberry, melon. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get some seeds. And go to the community center. I wonder if you can hear me moving. Song's so good. All the songs are good. What? It's not 9 a.m. Gosh, I feel like I do that every day. I guess I'm supposed to be on the farm. But this is work too, you know. Fixing up creepy places. With these little apple guys. Yes. There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh, we're on a roll. No. I really don't want to get a coop right now. I don't like that. It almost forces you to get a coop. Oh, geez. Cauliflower, it's going to happen next year. Level 40. What level are we even on? This. Okay. This sound makes me want to sleep. I just got really tired. Is it 9? Oh my gosh! It's Wednesday! It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. The heck? I haven't seen anybody. I haven't talked to anybody. This house is empty. I'm intruding. Hello. Oh my gosh. I thought she was going to say, what in the world are you doing here? But they don't care when a stranger comes in. What in the world am I going to make for dinner? I think you should make roasted potatoes and that's it. Nothing else, because that's so yummy. Hi there, miss. The kind of roast potatoes that you boil first and then they get really soft and then you throw them in the oven and they get really crispy on the outside. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. So lovely, so lovely. Oh yeah. They're just in their room, just like me. I've never gotten to see Sam's cutscene at 2 Hearts. So I feel like I am really trying to build the relationship here. But I also don't understand why people like Sam. I really don't get it. It's kind of weird. First off, he seems really young, like too young for the farmer. Even if he is an adult and he still lives at home, that's fine because some people do that, you know. But as a farmer who is independent and like trying to make money and stuff, this nothing wrong with people who do that. It just seems really weird for your character to want to be with their character. Well, that's it. Same with Abigail. It doesn't seem like anyone should be with Abigail either. It seems like the only people you can really go out with, I think, are the doctor, but the doctor, Emily, who else? Sebastian? Because Sebastian lives at home too. And just because his room is separate, it's not what makes him seem more adult. Because he was talking about experience of working in the city, or do I have that wrong? I don't know. I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. Oh. You know, you could move anywhere else and probably be just fine. Why stay here? And some people say that Madhu seems like the youngest one, but I really don't think that either, because she works as a nurse at this doctor's office. And you can't just be a nurse without any kind of training or anything. And even if she's not a nurse, just being able to work in a healthcare environment, you gotta be older. But I don't know. That's just my theory. There's no booklet that tells you how old they are. It's just everybody pretty much guessing. I think the reason people think she's so young is because of how protective her dad is. And probably the clothes she's wearing. I don't know. Who knows, man? Let's make some pepper jelly. Okay, we'll put this back. It's 12:40. Ouch, ouch, ouch. My foot is doing a weird thing. When you curl your toes, because I'm stretching, then it feels like your toes are tangling up. Ugh. What does it mean? Horseradish. Horseradish. Okay, I'm gonna get back to that book because there's no sound right now. That stinking book, you show up, not you, the main character shows up, and she's describing the guy and talking about like his body and everything. You know, that's what's making me think like, oh no, why did I choose this book to read? But it's also kind of hinting that both of them have like a secret that they're both kind of maybe planning on doing something a little bit evil. And that was kind of the whole premise behind the book. It's, you know, someone is visiting a place and you don't know what secrets this person has. But as the person visiting the place, you also don't know the secrets of the people that you meet in like a small town kind of thing. So the way it's written, it just makes it seem like both of these characters could have something going on with them that makes them want to maybe hurt somebody else. And by hurt, I mean the ultimate hurt somebody else. And my guess, watch out, baby boy, baby. My guess was that the girl is a psychopath, and like she's maybe a serial milk person. But the way that the guy's character talks in his head, it seems like he might be one too. And it's one of those books where it's like switching. It goes from both perspectives. But every single chapter, the way it ends is like, and I wanted to keep her with me forever. You know, stuff like that. Oh wait, I shouldn't be throwing away the other geodes right now. Because I'm used to having everything, but I don't really have everything right now. But what am I gonna throw away? I have to collect monster guts. We need it for the community center. And I like this. Ah! It's a new sword, but it's not that strong just yet. Yes! Can you hear that? I'm doing that. I'm doing that by myself. Maybe only a dog could hear it. But I'm not calling you a dog if you heard it. You just have good hearing. Ah, ooh, not that guy. What are those things called? So then, the way that it's describing this lady, she seems a little bit scared. She seems a little bit creeped out. They do get together one time, and it's at night, but when she wakes up, there's like a mountain lion over her. Which is really weird because they don't really come near the farm. But this mountain lion is going towards her, and right before it pounces, the guy shoots it. So it seems like he's protecting her, but of course, the only reason he would be protecting her is so that he could be the one in charge of what might happen to her. So it's crazy to think about. And then, even after you're hearing all this weird stuff about what the guy is talking about in his brain and what he wants to do, which it isn't really a lot. It's just a lot of like, not a lot of violent thoughts, just a lot of possessive sort of thoughts. And thoughts about like her body and what she looks like and everything, which to some people might not be a telltale sign of the Cocoa Puff cereal kind of person. But to me, it really was. Just reading it, it's kind of obvious. And then all of a sudden, the police shows up and they say, "Have you seen this woman?" And they show a picture, and the woman kind of looks like, well, in my head, the woman kind of looks like the girl that is staying there now, which is really strange, right? Like, her description matches the description of our main character, except she has dimples. And the guy says, "No, I haven't seen her." But the girl hasn't either. She's not lying. But it is kind of strange because a couple of nights earlier, she woke up in the middle of the night. She's been having weird dreams. She's saying, like, maybe it's the house. Maybe the house is cursed. And everyone that she's meeting is like, weird things go on in that house, you know? Anyways, she woke up in the middle of the night. She's sweating. She had just had a weird dream. Oh, no, 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 no. Come out. Yay. Oh, but I can't collect it. I'm going to throw away the slime then, so we can open up our geodes. She wakes up to a scream in the middle of the night, like a blood-curdling scream out in the woods. And whenever she hears that, I prefer Cole. Whenever she hears that, she just kind of sweeps it under the rug in her mind. But since that sheriff is showing up asking about, you know, seeing someone, she's kind of thinking, uh-oh, could that be like the scream that I heard the other night? Could it be this woman? What do you guys think? Because now it's kind of setting it up, and it's so predictable. It's so predictable. A really good mystery book, I think, is The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. And even if you haven't seen the movies, it's good. If you have seen the movies, it's good. It's just a good mystery. And I like it because there is that hint of romance that I was talking about, but it's not even romance. It's something else. It's something different. It's like really strange. The way that they explore relationships in that book it's so interesting because of the main characters. I feel like I should do book reports. like I did in 5th grade. Book reports are so fun. Oh my gosh, level 2 combat. Yay. This little life elixir, I never made this until I wanted perfection. I just made it one time. But I don't see the point in wasting a bunch of ingredients just to get your health bar all the way full when it's going to go right back down again. And you could probably snack on the same ingredients. What am I checking? I don't want to check my luck. No. Oh, I'm extra lucky. Okay, I guess we should go into the mines. Our summer squash is ready. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, a radish. People like that, don't they? Or do I need to save that? Is this a melon? A melon. Corazón de melón. Okay, we'll put it in here then. Wow! Who knew? Oh my gosh! Summer squash has a bunch of energy. Wow! Jeez, it's already Monday? Wasn't it just Wednesday? How many days have gone by? Can I buy seeds now? I forgot to water these. Let's do that. Alright, I'm gonna tell you about the end of the story. There's a crazy ex, which is probably one of my favorite things about this book, is because that crazy ex is really there to stir things up. But there's also a weird uncle that shows up. And the guy is the host of an Airbnb. So the woman who's staying there has requested to be the only guest. She wants to be the only guest in the Airbnb. And when the guy shows up, she's a little bit upset. But when she's upset, it seems like a jealous kind of thing. Like, oh, I only wanted the place to myself. And oh no, I have to cough. Sorry. Why is it possible to like choke on your own your own stuff? Oh my gosh. My dog. So you can tell that she kind of has this possessive outlook too. And that kind of confirmed what I was guessing all the way from the start, that they're both probably psychopaths. The base is so good. I'm so proud of Concerned Ape because he just came up with all this by himself. Even the music. That's so cool. Then, okay, I'm going to fast forward. Fast forward. In the middle of the night, the main character, the woman in the story, she wakes up to someone's arm going around her while she's laying down in the bed. And she's thinking it's the other guy, like the host of the Airbnb, the one she's attracted to. But it is the weird, creepy, drunk uncle that's staying there with them. So she freaks out. She hops out of bed. Does Gus like horseradish? He seems like he would. Oh, it's his birthday. Shoot. How do I get so lucky to give things on people's birthday, but I always give the wrong thing? It seems like he's neutral about that. We can check. Jeez, where is he? Dang, where is he? Oh, there he is. Summer 8. Oh, he didn't like it. Shoot. Dang. I thought that was a neutral response. Oh, Man. I have to get to 2 hearts. I need to see this cutscene I always miss. I'm so distracted. I want to plant. I want to go mining. I want to go fishing. But maybe I can fish up some trash and then give it to him. I can't remember if we planted these or not, so let's just go ahead and do that. She actually takes this guy wandering into her bed lightly. The guy just says, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry." And then everything's okay. She hangs out with him the next day. They're like drinking out on the patio and stuff. But at this point, it seems like her and the guy are kind of distancing themselves from each other. No. The guy is kind of distancing himself from her, but it also seems like she's getting more suspicious of him now because the sheriff has come back. The sheriff is back because other things have been happening. His brother, the main characters, oh my gosh, so complicated now. Too many names, too many people. Yes! Jack be nimble, Jack be thick, baby. Excuse me, I'm sorry to sniffle. What do I do? How do I read this? Wow, that's such a cute sound. Linus, hey! I think Linus is also, like, always my first friend. But also one of the people I thought liked everything, but it turns out Gus does not like everything. And, oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention this. In the house, there is a door that's always locked. She's not allowed to go in there. Now, isn't that suspicious? I mean, I get it because in Airbnbs, you have that sometimes. This is a mystic stone. Ooh-wee. Oh, it's not a mystic one, but it is special. The mystic ones have the swirly pattern on it. Anyways, I've been in Airbnbs where there's like a door that's locked, but usually that door leads to the other apartment where the host is probably staying. So you're staying on like one half of the house and then the host is like on the other half. And sometimes I don't really like those because the way it's advertised is like they said the whole apartment, you know. I thought I would just be here by myself, but honestly, sometimes I feel comfort just knowing that the person is on the other side. But that might come from not having had the experience of having a bad host or a creepy host or something. So I guess I'm kind of lucky in that regard. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do we already have this one in the museum? I don't know. My pockets are full, so now we are going to try to get down another level until we've reached level 30. And then maybe we can go fishing. Another one of these. I feel like it's a sign. Oh, but I have to collect this. What am I doing? What do you want? Tell me what you want. Another kind of toxic relationship. But right back to it. There's a locked door, and it doesn't seem like what I'm talking about. It doesn't seem like it's where the host lives. The host in this book is living in the house with her. He doesn't have his private quarters. He just has like a separate room. It's like they're roommates, you know. It's like they're roommates, and there's descriptions of him walking down the hallway, standing outside of her door. see his feet underneath the gaps in the door. The gap. Just one gap. Pretty creepy, right? That would really not make me feel safe. But just like I told you, there's something up with this girl too, okay? Yes, we do have good luck today. Lots of ladders. Lots of ladders. So since the sheriff has come around, the guy is acting a little bit... He was getting distant, but all of a sudden, it seems like he's trying way too hard. Like, she fell, or I don't know what happened. And he's like buying her all this stuff. Then... Dun, dun, dun. Then... She goes over to the bookshelf, which is filled with books that she likes personally. And she opens one finally, which she didn't do because she brought her own books to read. And whenever she got there, this was a topic of their conversation. It's like books that she likes to read and everything like that. She's a lawyer, but in her downtime, she just does more reading. Ha ha ha. Wow, you must be a workaholic. Well, what do you think I'm doing here? There's no cell service. She opens up one of the books, and there is a receipt in there, which means the guy has never read these, but the receipt is all of the books that are on the shelf. Every single book is on the shelf. So it's like a staged bookcase. Now, I thought, excuse me, why does that happen? I thought that this book was bad, but whenever I read that, I was like, oh no. Because they could have, you know, still made it go in like either direction. Like they're making you think, oh, this guy's bad. No, it's his brother. His brother, there's a lot that happened with him too, so it really does seem like his brother could have been bad. But it really could have gone either way. Like, oh, that lady's missing because it was a brother that was doing something. And now, this couple that we've been writing about this whole time can actually live happily ever after. I have to blow my nose because the hot chocolate is really making my nose work. Did you hear that? I hope not. Oh, jeez, I hope you didn't hear me blow my nose. Oh, my gosh. Anyways, the guy is going way too over the top, but now he's suspecting her of suspecting him. And all of a sudden, that uncle is found dead on the premises. Near a pit of animal bones and carcasses. What the heck? What on earth am I gonna have for dinner? But imagine you're staying at an Airbnb, all this stuff keeps happening. Wouldn't you want to go? Oh wait, you can't. Of course her car is broken down. Of course the Wi-Fi isn't working. And when she wants to hire someone to fix her car, the guy just says, oh, my brother will look into it. When his brother looks into it, of course, they can't fix it. You have to order a part, and it's gonna come in a few days. Now you have to wait. There's no escaping. Then I was thinking maybe she could just use his truck, right? But he's always gone whenever she wakes up, so it's not like she can really sneak away. And it also seems like she's not having the best time sleeping. But now this is kind of playing to me thinking she's a psychopath. She still gets up every morning and goes out for a jog and acts like nothing is happening. She acts as sweet as she possibly can to people who are being crazy towards her and giving off like this charismatic sort of, it's like a net. It's like a fishing net. Even for the people who really just don't like her because she's an outsider, she's a visitor, and then they're like, girls like you don't last in towns like this. For no reason. What's up with people? I hope people aren't like that in Wyoming, but how the heck would I know? Anyone ever go to Wyoming? Is anyone living there right now? Shout out to you if you are and you're into Stardew. Let's go. Let's get it. What is my dog trying to tell? Look at him. Look at him. He's kind of hot. He's kind of hot because it's summertime. Okay. Let's go to the museo and then try to fish a little bit. We need snacks for fishing. Our goal today is to catch some cola cans. Oh yeah. All right. When the sheriff finds the body of the uncle that was staying there, which by the way, that was a secret because the guy so many things. I'm so all over the place with this story. Watch out. Just bear with me. Just have fun. Whenever the guy showed up, he's like, oh, this is just a guest that I'm used to having here and there. And he's a trucker, so he just needs a place to stay. I don't know if he's a trucker. I forgot that part, actually. And whenever... Oh, snacks. Whenever he says that, it seems like he doesn't know him, right? But no. He does know him. He's related to him. Super weird, right? Then he shows up dead, and they're all just saying, maybe it's because he drinks so much. He was allergic, and he got found by a bunch of bees, so maybe he just forgot not to go over there because he just drinks all the time. What kind of excuse is that? I feel like if someone drinks, more people would probably know about their allergy. Be like, yeah, I am allergic. I can't go over there. Like repeating it. So that was the excuse though. Let's pop open these geodes. Then go to the museum. Then go fishing. That's the plan. Don't forget the plan. Don't forget it. Goodness gracious, 1,000? Alright, I'm here for this geode thing. Please open it. What? Could have gone mining for that. 25 gold per geode, goodness. And then they're just giving me rocks. Does luck affect this too or not? I think that's enough. That's enough for me. How do we feel about this? Bye. He leaves with the sheriff, and since he leaves, she decides to break into the what? She decides to break into that room, and what does she find? She finds a guest book with that girl's name in it, even though she had never checked in online through the Airbnb app. I bet you were expecting that because this book is so stinking predictable. And then since she went down there, she actually confronts the guy with this information. She says, "How could you say she never checked in when she did?" And then he's like, "Oh, I told you never to go down there. You're tricky," blah, 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 like that. If you want my mother to dislike you, give her squid. Who would give squid as a gift? Unless you know the other person likes squid. There's Sam. Hi, good to see you again. But he looks older, but still. Bye. No. I don't understand people like him. Wouldn't you just keep that information to yourself if you found something like that? It's another reason why I thought this girl was the actual killer, is because she doesn't really care about things like that. It's almost like she's trying to get something to happen while you're reading the book, which is really interesting. But maybe a good thing because it makes her seem stronger as a character. I have no idea. Ooh, I want the treasure chest. Oh, watch me still get this fish. Watch me still reel it in. Reel him in up. Alright, don't get cocky now. Wow. Do we need a rainbow trout? Let's see. I feel like we do. A tiger trout. Not rainbow trout. You don't want that rainbow trout. It's not magical enough. It's not rare enough. Okay? Wait, do we have crab pots? I think we do. We need to put them in a river or something. Or a lake to get that stuff. Oh, my leg is so itchy. What? We've earned this much money? Where has it all gone? Goodness. It's like real life. You see your tax paper at the end of the year? It's like, you earned this much money all year. You're like, what? What? How? Where is it? Where is all that money? Whoa. Oh, there, right there. Okay, so we finally get to the end of the book, and it's time for her to leave. It's time for her to leave the Airbnb. And since it's time for her to leave, you're kind of thinking, okay, is this guy gonna let her leave? They actually fixed her car, which is a crazy thing, because you would think they weren't gonna fix it. They actually fixed it. And this whole time is the character's thoughts are building up more to saying like, oh, she wouldn't leave. Maybe she wants to stay with me forever, you know? So you're really wondering, is she gonna leave or no? And that morning when it's time for her to leave, she wakes up and he's not in the house. So she's thinking, oh, perfect. Or maybe he is in the house, but he's like sleeping really heavily. I have no idea, whatever. But she notices he installed a lock on her door after that guy slept in her bed, but the lock is actually the wrong way. Like you can lock it from the outside, not the inside. So she just thought, oh wow, I really, really need to go. There's a time where she's able to put her stuff in her trunk, and it seems like in this moment she'll leave, right? But she doesn't. She walks back up to the house and she starts making coffee because she wants to make it look normal. She wants to make it seem like, you know, they're still on good terms. She's not running away. She's not scared. Oh, I don't know if you should drink hot chocolate while you're fishing. It's not hot anymore, by the way. It's like lukewarm chocolate. Luke chocolate. Luke chocolate. Anyways, she's making coffee and then finally he shows up. She offers him coffee, he takes it. They are both just drinking and talking normally until he pounces on her. And I forgot what makes this happen, but he does kind of attack her and she runs back to the rooms, but she doesn't want to run into her room because she noticed the lock, right? So she runs into his room. But when she runs into his room, she finds trophies. If you know what I mean by trophies. You know, like the bad guys usually keep some things from people. I just reached the bottom of the hot chocolate with the tofu skin. Such a treat. And it seems like he's got her cornered in there. And he starts, you know, putting his hands around her neck. And she pretty much says, why don't you just tell me the truth if you're gonna do it anyways? You know, if you're gonna do that to me, why don't you just tell me everything that happened? And this is another reason why I don't think the book is that good, is because they just explain everything like all at once. At the end of the book, they just tell you every single feeling that they had, and oh yes, I did that, and that's the kind of person I am, and that's exactly what I wanted for you, and that night, yes, I planned everything. Like, you really don't have to do that. That's why it's a mystery novel. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. I better focus. Ah, it's not the same one. What was that? Maybe it's tiger trout. Oh my gosh, Bream, what time is it? Oh, we're getting to the evening fish. Let me take care of this jelly. Alright, we can keep fishing. So he tells her the whole truth, and then he tries to go in for more of the attack, but... Oh wait, is it this one? No, it's not this one. Not the same fish. He tries to go in for more, but his limbs start loosening. He starts losing control of his body, and it seems like he's gonna pass out. He's like, what did you do to me? What'd you do? And whenever that happens, he like falls on the bed, and then she also says, do you really think that I'm the kind of person that would just come here without anything to protect me? Really think I'm the type of person who puts on a show for everybody? Who do you think I am? You know, and then she... I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this. Does he like earth crystals? Oh, he does. It was just a good guess. Bye. We don't have any room in our pockets. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Let's just hope we catch the same type of fish. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, don't lose it, don't lose it. Oh, shoot. I need a bobber. Yes! Pike! I knew we were gonna get a new one. Okay. There's plenty of these in the mines. Alright, let's get out of here. Do we need to put any of these in the community center first before I sell them all? Tiger trout, where are they? Walleye, eel. We already have bream. I need to go to the ocean for that eel. We can move our crab pots. Tilapia, red snapper. Wait a second, I thought we caught this. Sturgeon, bullhead, largemouth. That wasn't a lake. We were by the river. Okay. Yep. Alright, let's go sell this fish, baby. Let's go sell the fish, baby. She does something really bad to him. With something very sharp. Like over and over and over again. And then she kind of just leaves him there. And you discover that she had this whole thing planned out. She drives off in a car, and when she drives off, she stops at a gas station. When she stops at the gas station, the guy's like, Avery. And you don't know whoever it is. Like, that's not anyone in the book. We haven't met Avery. And the guy said, you dropped this, and it was her wallet, and that was her real license. That was her real license. Now, this is the craziest part, okay? She's driving away, and the thing that she drives away in is actually the guy's car, because it turns out that, yeah, they never actually fixed her car, so she was going to be trapped there. She's driving away in the guy's truck, and when she's driving away, she's like, I covered my tracks, and I'm pretty sure she, like, made the gas station explode. Like a spy movie. She's walking away, not walking away, but, like, driving away, and in the background, the thing's just like... with the poor old guy. But she's got to cover her tracks. And then she goes back home. What do you think she has at home? Like any other person that's like that? A husband and kids. Yeah. They're like, when are we going to be able to go on your vacation with you? Tomorrow we're all gathering at the beach for, the luau. I have so many achievements, but even though I got this on my first farm, I pleased the governor. I don't have the achievement for that on my Steam. It's not fair. Don't put anything spicy. Don't put anything fishy. I don't like that. Okay. How about hot pepper jelly? Can I do that? Yeah, did we save anything good in here that you can eat? No, but we do have a summer squash that is gold, so maybe I'll add that. I think that's the plan. Let's make a summer squash jelly and see how much that costs compared to our hot pepper jelly. I knew it. The whole time I just knew it. I knew that she was like that. But I kind of knew that they were both like that. But if I had to choose one out of them, I really thought it was her over the guy. Even though the guy was creepy, but it just seemed like an attachment issue. Like a insecure, possessive kind of relationship, which is not an excuse, and it's not saying that, oh, the guy is good because that's all it seemed like. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying it seems like the guy was more in that boat than an actual tricks mix kind of person, serial person. Oh no! Oh, why am I watering the side? We really gotta try to find some Coca-Cola cans. And I want to upgrade this watering can. We finally have enough money. Oh, one at a time. Get out of here. Get out of here. I also want to find that tiger child. There's so much to do. But I love it. I love it so much. Were you guessing all of that? Did that whole story make sense to you? Has anybody even heard of this book? Last time I visited my family, I found it in Target, I think. Was it Target? It was on sale. I thought, what the hey? I might as well get a book. The next book I have to read is... Hold on, let me see. This one, yeah. This is the next book. But after this, I want to try to read all the books that they're banning in America because of female autonomy. This is not on the banned books, I don't think. It's called the Satsuma Complex, which I kind of like because of the name. But whenever I was in London, this was on the half price rack, and it says the Sunday Times bestseller Bob Mortimer, and the lady who she looked so angry, but I was still like, oh, is this book any good? She's like, I don't know, I haven't read it. And I said, oh, okay, of course, yeah. And then she said, but I've heard of that comedian. And I said, oh, that guy's a comedian. So I didn't even realize the author of this book is a comedian. So I got it. I just thought, why not? It was only, how many pounds? It's $9.99, it's a half off. I paid £5 for this book. So I wonder if it's any good. It's got an orange on it, and in the middle of the orange it's squirrel. I can read you the story on the back. I hope that's not... Is that illegal? I don't know. No one really would know anyways. It says Gary Thorne goes for a pint with a work acquaintance called Brendan. That name, Brendan. If your name is Brendan, shout out to you because your name is just a little bit different than Brandon. When Brendan leaves early, Gary meets a girl in the pub. He doesn't catch her name, but falls for her anyway. That seems kind of normal. They don't know their name, and then they end up going out for a really long time, and they really want to move their relationship further. They really want to take it to the next level, but they still really don't know their name. And how embarrassing would it be if you still didn't know their name? So when do you ask? When do you do it? You gotta go ahead and fill out those forms. You gotta fill out the forms for marriage. But you ask if she can do it because her handwriting is better. And when she's doing it, you watch. And then you can finally see her first name. That's how you do it. There's no other way. After she leaves suddenly, oh no, there is another way. You can look at each other's driver's licenses to see like how funny your picture is. Same for a passport or some document that has your face and their information on it. You can be like, oh my gosh, do you still have your first license? No, that's a different one. Let me see. I'll just show you mine. Look how weird. This is so bad. I've never had to do that, and honestly, I think this is really bad advice. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But they are some pretty good ideas, huh? After she leaves suddenly, all Gary has to remember her by is the book she was reading, the Satsuma Complex. What? The book she was reading is the same book that I'm gonna read. Oh my gosh! But when Brendan goes missing, Gary needs to track down the girl he now calls Satsuma to get some answers. And so begins a quest through the streets of South London to finally bring some love and excitement into an unremarkable life. You see? So this one is kind of like a mystery too, but there's a hint of romance. Is there really a hint of romance though? You see what I'm talking about? I like books that sound like this. But but it sounds good, and then I don't want to feel disappointed when I actually start reading it. It sounds good enough for £5, right? Let me read you the other one. This is a description of the other one. Now tell me if it sounds like exactly what I just described, like this whole video pretty much. Grace Evans, an overworked New Yorker, looking for total escape from her busy life, books an Airbnb on a ranch in the middle of Wyoming. When she arrives at the idyllic getaway, she's pleased to find that the owner is a handsome handsome ma'am, by the name of Calvin Wells. More copper? And he's eager to introduce her to his easygoing way of life. But there are things Grace discovers that she's not too pleased about. A lack of cell phone service, a missing woman, and a feeling that something isn't right with the ranch. Despite her uneasiness, the two bond and start to fall for one another. However, as her departure date nears, things change for the worse. What began as a playful romance soon turns into a complicated web of lies. Grace grows wary of Calvin as his infatuation of her seems to have morphed to obsession. Calvin fears that Grace is hiding something from him, including her reason for staying at his ranch to begin with. Vacation flings typically end in heartbreak, but for Grace and Calvin, it'll be far more destructive. Down, down, down. You know, looking back on that description, it does seem pretty romance heavy and not mystery heavy, but I guess whenever I was wanting to buy this book the first time, I guess I just really wanted this one. The cover is like a cabin in front of woods, and there's a truck driving away from it. Just looks really mysterious. But after reading it and then going over that description again, I can definitely see like the romance stuff being stronger now. Oopsie daisies, I got trapped a little bit. That's okay. I still read the whole thing. Next is the Satsuma complex. Do the trees fall down after this little guy is finished snacking? Like if I hit it with an axe one time? What do you guys think about that book talk trend? It's so funny to me. It's really interesting that people can be so open with what they like reading, what's in the books. Good for them. More power to you. It's also really interesting if anyone were to watch a video like that. The 4, dang it. Out in public, it would be so bad, but reading it is fine. I don't know. Whenever a scene like that was happening in this book that I just read, I felt like someone could see it. I wanted to like hide the book. I felt like, oh no, can anyone see these words? Oh gosh. But it only happened one time in the book. It wasn't like on the videos where people are bookmarking the pages that it happens on. Oh shoot, I forgot. Wait, I should get my... Oh, this is so me in real life. I should get the fishing rod. Have you seen those videos of people like using post-its and stuff to bookmark the pages of when that juicy stuff happens? Like that. It's so funny. But whatever you like. Who cares? I don't freaking care. Did I pet my dog today? Yay, I did now. Let me see if I can catch a kind of cook. Or I can find the best kind of cook in the area. Can I not fish in here? Is it too small? Yes! Give me some trash. Give me some trash. Give me some trash. How would I kind of cook? Ah, such a nice sound. Let's go, Georgia Cola, baby. Georgia Cola. I feel like I could write a jingle for them. Oh man, looky there. We're on a roll here. Let's keep going until we don't catch one. Let's keep going until it's glasses. What? What? The dog. Oh, it's not glasses. Just trash. I feel like I haven't had my sparkling water this whole time. I bet it's losing bubbles. Yes. Do you hear that? Hear the wind outside? Yes. Oh, no. There's no water over there. Heads up. Oh my gosh. That fresh grapefruit juice and the sparkling water. It's lemon sparkling water already, but we added some extra citrus. Oof. So good. I want fireflies where I live. There are none over here. You have to go really far away. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Glasses. Okay. You know what that means. Means good night. Good night. Oh, we didn't sell anything. Well, too bad. Alright, thank you so much for watching. It was really fun. I like talking about books, but I probably won't talk about books next time. Who knows what I'm going to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye. Bye. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. That's what he's saying. This one's saying, bye. This one's saying, thank you. Thank you so much.